If you're on Social Security, SSI, or OSD, stop what you're doing right now because major system-wide changes are happening on January 1st. That could delay your check by 1 or even 2 full months if you're not prepared. Yes, you heard that right. Single misstep could push your payment back 30 to 60 days, and most people don't even know this is happening. Payment delays, new reporting requirements, stricter verification rules, and critical deadlines you absolutely cannot ignore. I know you're probably thinking, I've heard this before, but trust me, this is different. Through the entire 90-page Social Security Administration documentation, line by line, page by page, so you don't have to. And what I found is shocking. Yes, challenges are coming. Yes, millions will be affected.
There is real good news nobody is talking about, including a potential $200 monthly increase that could change your entire financial situation.
So stay with me, because your next check literally depends on what you do in the next few days. I'll walk you step by step through exactly what's changing, who it affects, and what actions you must take right now to protect your money.
But first, and if this is your first time here, welcome to Retirees Talks. My name is I'm Carolina, and I've been helping people navigate government benefits for years. I create content on Social Security, disability, Medicare, food stamps, and everything that affects your financial security and future. Hit that subscribe button because I post updates weekly, and these updates can literally protect your income. And do me a favor, drop your city and state in the comments. I love knowing where you're watching from, and it helps me tailor future videos for your situation. What's already happening, and why many haven't been paid. We're breaking this into 2 major sections. First, we'll talk about the 3 massive issues that already happened and are causing confusion and payment delays. If you haven't received your check recently, this is likely why. The September 30th Electronic Payment Executive Order, the change that blindsided millions. Let me start with the biggest issue. On September 30th, President Trump issued the Transition to Electronic Payment Executive Order, forcing Social Security to transition everyone from paper checks to electronic payments in just 2 months. Most people didn't get the notice. Others got it, but didn't understand how urgent it was. And millions didn't realize that paper checks would be shut down completely. As of September 30th, all federal benefits must be issued electronically. Paper checks are being phased out. Around 5 million people were still using paper checks. Many of them suddenly stopped receiving payments. People are panicking, calling SSA, and waiting on hold for hours. But the truth is, this situation is 100% fixable if you take action. Your fix, do this immediately. Expanded, you have 2 options. Option 1, direct deposit, use your bank or credit union. You'll need SSN, bank routing number, account number, most recent federal payment info. Option 2, Direct Express debit card, a government-backed card for federal benefits only. Works like a normal debit card. Where to enroll, go to Go Direct. Call the number on the website or download the form and mail it. But here's the critical part. It takes time to process your enrollment. The longer you wait, the longer you go without your money. Overpayments, the hidden threat causing checks to shrink or disappear. Overpayments are one of the most dangerous and silent problems Social Security recipients face because they happen quietly in the background without any warning. These errors occur when the SSA believes you were paid more than you were supposed to receive, and the causes can be surprisingly simple. Delayed employment reporting, even if you worked only a few hours, small income changes that weren't processed on time, living arrangement updates that didn't get recorded properly, or internal SSA miscalculations that you had nothing to do with. The scary part is what happens next. Once the SSA detects the issue, they start taking the money back immediately, and they can legally withhold part of your check, most of your check, or even your entire check until the overpayment is recovered. But here's what most people don't know. You have rights, and you do not have to accept this without a fight. You can appeal the decision if you believe the overpayment is wrong. You can request a waiver if paying the money back would create financial hardship, and you can ask SSA to pause, reduce, or slow down the recovery amount so you can still afford rent, food, and necessities. Never let the SSA take money from you without using every option available. Your benefits are worth fighting for. The 2026 COLA announcement, what they didn't tell you. Social Security announced a 2.8% COLA for 2026. But Medicare Part B premiums are increasing 10%, real increase for most, around 1.9%. If you receive $1,000, your actual increase is closer to $10, $18. This is why the next section matters. The good news could finally make a difference. Starting January 1st, some of the biggest Social Security changes in decades may finally begin taking shape. And these changes could completely transform how much money seniors, disabled workers, and low-income Americans receive every single month. At the center of this shift is the Social Security Expansion Act, a proposal that advocates have been pushing for years, but is now gaining real momentum. I've been working in this field for 15 years, and I can honestly say I have never seen legislation with this much potential to deliver direct financial relief. The proposals include a historic $200 monthly increase, and lawmakers are considering two versions of it. A temporary increase of $200 a month for 7 months starting January 2026. This alone could create higher and more accurate COLAs every year, ensuring that your benefits actually keep up with inflation instead of falling behind. In simple terms, these changes could finally give seniors the fairness and financial security they've been waiting for. Who does this affect? Everyone. SSI, SSDI, retirees, veterans, disabled workers, low-income seniors, future applicants. When it comes to protecting your Social Security benefits, the very first and most important step is signing up for electronic payments. Whether you choose direct deposit through your bank or the Direct Express government debit card, switching to electronic payments is the only way to avoid delays that can stretch from 30 to 60 days. Paper checks are being phased out, and any delay in updating your payment method can result in missed checks, frozen payments, or verification backlogs. Next, make sure to deal with any overpayments immediately. If you recently received a notice or your check suddenly dropped, don't panic. You have rights. You can request an appeal, apply for a waiver if you're facing financial hardship, or ask the SSA to reduce the amount they are withholding. Acting early can save you from months of reduced or missing payments. You must also stay on top of your account by logging into your My Social Security, My SSA account. This online dashboard is where you will find all your important updates, including payment notices, COLA adjustments, upcoming deadlines, and alerts about potential delays. Keeping your information up to date here can prevent unexpected issues. Along with this, gather all the documentation you may need before January 1st. That includes bank statements, proof of income, proof of where and with whom you live, medical records, and any work-related documents. Having these on hand makes it easier to verify your eligibility and correct any errors quickly. And finally, if your situation is even slightly complex, such as part-time work, shared living arrangements, mixed household incomes, or recent employment changes, contact SSA before January 1st. Getting clarity now can prevent your case from falling into a review backlog, which is one of the biggest causes of delayed checks in the new year. Yes, there are challenges ahead, and no one can deny that the road is about to get tougher. Electronic payment transitions are causing confusion, overpayments are putting pressure on already limited budgets, and reporting rules are becoming stricter than ever. But even with all of these obstacles stacking up, there is real hope rising on the horizon. A potential $200 monthly increase is finally gaining traction. New proposals are pushing for a meaningful boost for low-income seniors. And lawmakers are beginning to support a much more accurate COLA formula that reflects real-life costs instead of outdated calculations. Momentum is building fast in Washington, and for the first time in years, seniors, SSI, SSDI, and fixed-income households may actually see meaningful change. So don't give up. Don't assume you're stuck. Your benefits, your future, and your financial stability are worth fighting for. Stay informed, take action, and protect what you've earned, because this time, real progress may finally be within reach. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe. Check out my other videos on Social Security, SSDI, Medicare, and low-income resources. Drop your questions below. I read every comment, and share this with someone who needs it. Your mom, a veteran, a neighbor, someone relying on these benefits. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and remember, you've got more strength than you realize. The information in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It should not be considered legal, financial, or professional advice. Social Security rules, payment schedules, and federal policies can change, and individual situations may vary. Always verify details directly with the Social Security Administration, SSA, or consult a qualified benefits advisor before making decisions regarding your Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits. The creator of this content is not responsible for actions taken based on the information provided.